course, and it's a tanker truck as well.
It's waving,
Little wave
waving.
to the gentleman behind the wheels.
Okay. Now, the fire trucks are followed by the York Region EMS team, and they have been in the a part of Santa Fest for 3 years.
A lot of people take this department for granted as well, but this is your typical EMS vehicle, and hopefully we don't get to see them very often. But when we do, we're very, very thankful for them.
Okay, and the EMS ambulance is followed very closely by the law enforcement officers of the city of Vaughan.
Yes. The Green Jackets enforce bylaws for parks and community centers, and tell me what the Blue Jackets do.
Oh, they are enforcing parking tickets. But right here, as you can see, we have the City of Vaughan Winterfest float for 4 years. Now, who's that up there on the
That's
Clydesdale?
Councillor Mario Ferry, and these horses are called, well, that one there, Councillor Ferry's is Griff, and there's Mayor Michael DiBiase riding Duke.
Duke, absolutely.
Good, there he is.
He's waving.
Well, you know, he's a bit of a cowboy. He's from the south as well, you know, south of Rome.
Right.
Wonderful.
Now, you've mentioned that these horses are fairly unique. They're special. They can swim.
They're Clydesdales, and they're owned by Judy Curtis of Clydesdale Adventures in Bolton, Ontario. We thank Judy for providing Griff and Duke once again this year. And I was told that this past summer.
Fred, we have Jennifer Harrison, our street meet reporter, and she's standing by with the mayor.
Wonderful.
Hi, Shauna. I'm here surrounded by 2 horses, and the mayor is atop one of these horses. Really quick, I know he has to go. Tell everybody your message this season.
Just a happy, Merry Christmas with plenty of health and a great year next year for everyone, all our residents in the city of Vaughan. We love them all.
Thank you, Michael. That's Michael DiBiase, the mayor of the city of Vaughan. Back to you, Shauna.
Thanks, Jennifer. That's
wonderful.
Fabulous.
Isn't that wonderful?
Those horses are just beautiful.
Well, they're big horses. They're Clydesdales, and I understand this past year they actually swam in the lake up in Muskoka with kids on their back.
There's Bill Fish. All the councillors are on the float there.
Chairman Bill Fish.
Now, the City of Vaughan float there is followed by Canamold. Oh, Canamold banner, but I think we actually have a band. Okay, I think we have Jennifer Harrison on the street again, once more with the chair of York Region, Bill Fish. Jennifer.
Shauna, I have talked to the mayor, and now I have with me Bill Fish, the chair of York Region. I've pulled him off a float. Bill, how exciting is this for you today?
Great. I jumped off the float actually to be with you, Jennifer. But it's always great to see all the people having a great time for the holidays coming up. We're on a float with a horse, and the horse goes back and forth, and we're falling off the float practically. It's a lot of fun, though. We're having a great time, yeah.
I'm going to ask you one last question. Have you been good this year?
I've been as good as I should be, I suppose. Never perfect, though, but we try to do the best we can.
Very good. Thank you so much,
Thank
Bill.
you very much.
Back to you, Shauna.
Thank you, Jennifer.
Thanks, Jennifer.
Now, I think we have, what a beautiful float this is coming up, and it's just filled with people from Vaughan Cares. Now,
Vaughan Cares.
Do you want to tell me a little bit about Vaughan Cares?
Well,
Fred?
that's an acronym for Community of Associations to Restore Environmental Safety. And they were the primary driving force that shut the Keel Valley dump down. So we're very pleased. Last year, they finally had the closure of the dump, and it's primarily because of this group. And I think what we have right in front of us
the
now.
Maple Pioneers Italian.
Ho, ho, ho!
Everybody's singing.
They're all singing.
How lovely, just in the Christmas spirit. Now this is Von Cares.
This is Von Cares. I accidentally got them out of order, but this is one group to be proud of.
Absolutely. Now, Von Cares is a non-profit organization formed over 15 years ago with all local residents.
Correct. Now, they worked during that period of time with the driving force of Mario Ferry, as a matter of fact. Even before he became our councillor, he was a driving force to push for the closure of the dump, and we've had many meetings, and it happened.
Now, let's take a nice look at this float. It's beautifully decorated. We've got Christmas trees, and everybody's in costumes.
And of course, we have to remember too that a lot of these floats that we'll be seeing today will be judged. This float is now passing in front of the Octagon House, where there are 5 judges that will be analyzing the presentations in detail, and we'll be coming up with the winners. And this one here, now did I get this right? This is Von Cares, yes,
Yeah.
a continuation.
But look what a wonderful float! Absolutely
Wonderful.
beautiful.
This is a depiction of what we want on the site.
It looks like communities in bloom only in the winter.
Absolutely. But this is what we want to see on the site of the Keel Valley dump, as opposed to a dump. We want greenery, and that's what's going to happen.
Now, coming up right now, we have the Young Dancers of Canada. This is the second year they've been a part of Santa Fest.
Yeah, the coordinators of this group, of course, are owners Francis and Paula Farah, excuse me, and this is their second year that they've taken part. Check the smiles. That's what Christmas is all about.
Now, they provide a healthy and safe environment where each student can compete. The YDC offers professional classes for boys and girls in hip-hop, ballet, tap, jazz, acrobatics, and ballroom dancing.
And ballroom. A little bit of waltz, tango, cha-cha maybe. They look wonderful.
They do look wonderful.
Young Dancers of Canada. The
Holy Jubilee Catholic School, and they have a wonderful float coming up.
They've taken part for 3 years. This is their 3rd year now, and Cheryl Shaw should be thanked for coordinating this entry. The interest is usually driven by the kids themselves, and with help from some adults, they end up putting in wonderful entries. Holy Jubilee Catholic School.
Now, a lot of people, Fred, put a lot of effort into making this SantafestInMaple work. Do you want to tell me about some of the sponsors quickly?
Well, we have a lot of sponsors to thank. Some of the platinum sponsors are Royal LePage, Canada's Wonderland was a big contributor. No Frills food stores, Vaughan Citizen, of course, and the city of Vaughan has been a big contributor as well. And some other names that you'll recognize, especially Rogers Television.
Right,
we wouldn't be anywhere without Rogers. Fortino's here in Maple, the Liberal York Auto Repairs. I'll talk about them later. They contributed something really special.
Couldn't do it without a lot of them. Now, coming up, we have another float. We have the Vaughan Girls Hockey Association Flames Pee Wee, and it's the AA team.
And we should mention the entry coordinator was Lucy Passionotto. And
The hockey
thank her
sticks.
for
Did
that.
you see the hockey sticks there?
Merry Hockey Christmas.
All right.